What are you going to do to increase productivity and profits in your real estate office, company, or team? Or what are you going to do when that moment happens? When one of your top agents that has contributed fees or has contributed company dollar over the years decides they're going to move on. Well, I've learned after many years in leadership consulting and coaching, there is one solution. Recruit, train, retain is the profit game. Now, the one thing that will solve all of your problems is consistent recruiting. The challenge is those things that give us the greatest rewards are the most daunting tasks. And the good news for you is if you commit to a recruiting system and process, you will be ahead of 99% of your competition. You see, because most of them are chasing more deals, more tools. They're avoiding the painful process because the painful processes require prospecting. You have to experience rejection. And here's a little secret I want to share with you. Your greatest opportunity is in all the people that reject you. Because here's what we know. Even the greatest recruiters that I get the privilege of working with, they'll get maybe 1 out of 3 people they talk to even schedule an appointment with them. And then a really good no-show cancellation ratio is 50%. The numbers are not in your favor, but they're in the favor of the person that's consistent. And the person that recognizes in a proven, market-tested system that the greatest opportunity is having a system or process to focus on the bulk of your audience, where the greatest opportunity is. See, our greatest opportunity is in the people that say no. Because then we can put them into a proven system and process that builds trusts, that makes deposits in the business relationship equity account. See, everyone wants to buy. Everyone wants change. No one wants to be sold. That's why we must coach, train, and lead the competitor's agent better than their current leader is, with multiple vehicles, multiple messages, multiple touch points that are consistent, that pull them to you instead of pushing them away with outdated, antiquated, salesy dialogue and language that they're hearing from everyone else. See, rejection is where your greatest opportunity is. Adding agents that bring productivity, that's the asset of your company, your office, or your team. And then having a system. See, the one thing that we think we're challenged with is the call, and that's the big mistake. What do we say on the call? No, the challenge is in what you send to them before the call. What kind of deposit are you making? And it's not, by the way, a little secret, that we are wonderful. And then how are you affirming the appointment instead of maybe what might be a weak confirmation? And then what happens to those people that don't show up? Do you have a system that you plug them into to nurture them? And then we interview. What does your interview look like? What does the language pattern look like? Are you dumping content on people? Or are you building a relationship based on context? Are you allowing people to have an experience of what it's going to be like when they join, before they join? And then maybe you don't get them at the interview. Well, typically you won't, because here's some statistical data for you. It takes 14 contacts on average before an experienced agent makes a move. Now, if you are ready to increase your productivity in your profitability in your office, company, or team, here's a little secret I'll share with you. Don't worry about skill sets, because the skill sets will come along if you follow this proven system and process. Now, I've left a link for you. It's called The 3 Secrets to Profits here in the comments. Check it out. Enter your details, watch your email, and look forward to a free video training series that shares with you exactly what my top clients are using to increase their productivity and increase their profits. And if you have further interest, and only if you're truly committed to recruiting. And only if you truly understand that recruiting solves all problems, then send me a message. Let's set up a discovery call.